The Decca Model 10 Salon. This particular machine was manufactured for a lot of years. Some of them are square, some of them are rounded corner like this, 1930s to the 1950s. It's a nice little solid portable with a single spring motor. I mean, there's nothing revolutionary about it, but it does play well and it looks nice. As you can see, there we go. Made in Great Britain, of course, or in this case it actually says made in London. Model 10. Now, the original reproducer was probably pot metal on these machines. I don't know. I've only ever had the one. But it rotted off and I had to replace it with a really nicely made Swiss Paillard reproducer. This one's actually marked Thorens, but it doesn't make a difference. They're exactly the same. The companies merged early on. It fits the tone arm perfectly, and it has a very nice sound to it, which you'll hear in a minute. We have Decca Blue Label, Sugar Blues, Clyde McCoy. Let's see how it sounds. Now, I'm going to use a low tone needle on here because this machine will blast with a high tone or a loud needle. And as I'm not outdoors today, I don't really need to have my eardrums ruptured. And there we go. A little bit of buzz in that record, but as you can see, it's a bit old and kind of worn. But it plays nicely on here. It's a nice machine. It's well, I mean, there's nothing revolutionary about the Model 10. It's your basic, solid, portable machine from the 40s, 50s era, although it does come out of the 30s. It's got, you know, the fake leatherette cover, sometimes called rexine, sometimes called cloth, if you want to call it that. I don't know what you'd call it other than that. Black, of course, though it did come in other colors. The Decca 10. And there you go. That's pretty much it. If you're lucky enough to find one, you know, the curved case ones are my favorites, of course. I would definitely recommend picking one up if the price is reasonable. As you can hear, they do play well. And they have a limited amount of pot metal, which I'm assuming is solely in the reproducer, although that may not have been the problem with the reproducer on this one. It simply came without one. There's a number of reasons that could have happened. But you can always find one of these Paillard, or this one in case, Thorens reproducers. They fit on these tone arms. They are very nice reproducers. This one probably comes out of the late 30s, early 40s. Although they were the same for many years. It's a typical orthophonic style reproducer. Aluminum diaphragm in there. You can always find them on eBay, you know, floating around for 40, 50 bucks. And there's really not a whole lot needs rebuilding in them. They don't use rubber parts except in the isolator. And that's doable. You can do something with that. But there you go. The Model 10.